The Idaho woman is accused of killing her children and her husband's ex-wife back in 2019. Prosecutors say her and her husband's doomsday cult-like beliefs may have inspired the murder plot. Now, more than 3 years later, jury selection is set to begin, and we will bring in a criminal defense attorney, Jonna Spilbor. Good morning, Jonna. Thank you for joining us. This story I covered extensively when I was living in Arizona. Some of the misdeeds of which they are accused took place in Arizona. We're focusing on the Idaho portion because that's where this trial will take place. She was at one time, Lori Vallow, ruled to be incompetent to stand trial. She has some of those extreme religious beliefs that we just mentioned. But how easy or hard is this case going to be to prove after those bodies were found on her husband's property?
You know, this case is bizarre. And I think if you followed it like we have, outside the courtroom, it feels like it's a slam dunk, like a guilty verdict is a foregone conclusion. But inside the courtroom, prosecutors are going to have their work cut out for them for a number of reasons. First and foremost, believe it or not, there is very little direct evidence connecting Lori Daybell to these actual murders. There's a lot of extraneous stuff, don't get me wrong. The fact that she and her husband were cultists, that they believed in doomsday, that they thought people were zombies, perhaps even including her own children. And if you were a zombie, you needed to die. Like, all that is out there. But when it comes to proving beyond a reasonable doubt how those children died and who actually brought about their death, that's not going to be so easy in this case.
Well, and this all started back in November of 2019 with the kids missing and the ex-wife dead as they were on their honeymoon, Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow, in Hawaii. A reporter by the name of Anita Eaton found them in Hawaii and said, "Where are the kids?" And a few months later, she was arrested. She was taken back to Idaho. And so I wonder what the defense strategy is going to be, because they were celebrating a honeymoon while their kids were missing.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who wound up pushing up daisies in these two people's lives. And the defense also has their work cut out for them, because the one thing that you would think would be central to the defense is Lori Daybell's state of mind. In other words, she's crazy. But insanity is not allowed in Idaho. And even if it were, Lori Daybell doesn't want her attorneys to raise her any sort of mental defect as a defense in this case. What she's going to rely on is keeping her lips, her mouth shut, and hoping that the prosecution cannot prove who exactly was the cause of these kids' death. Now, keep in mind, she's got a husband who's going to be tried separately. The kids were found on his property in a shallow grave. Her daughter was dismembered and burned. Also, let's keep in mind, Lori Daybell had a brother who also dropped dead, who could be the actual culprit in the death of her kids. So there's a lot of finger pointing to empty chairs that can happen inside that courtroom. Again, it's not going to be an easy case to defend. Certainly isn't going to be an easy case to prosecute, but the jury is not going to want these children's death to be in vain.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.